Hi everyone, so here we are at the start of another week. The FTSE 100 fairly unchanged earlier on, down just a couple of points at 7,040. Now we have to talk about the pound, which has really tanked again over the last week or so. This was after the date for activating Article 50 and the UK's departure from the EU was set. But actually it was French President François Hollande, his comments that really stuck the knife into the pound's fall last week as far as I'm concerned, and he's my big boss spotlight today. Now, it was sad to hear him say that the UK must suffer the consequences of leaving the EU in order to save the institution from an existential crisis. So it's not really anything to do with hard economics or building and maintaining relationships in the future, Mr. Hollande. Well, basically, anyone who leaves the club of EU nations has to suffer in the eyes of the world just to save face within the club. And this is such old world thinking. Now, I love Europe, and the EU could be a great institution, but it's got to behave greatly. It must be dignified and open to change, which right now it really isn't. Of course, there's also an irony in that weakening the pound has actually provided a boost to the UK economy in terms of our exports. That's why the FTSE 100 has done so well over the last few months. Most of the FTSE 100 firms are exporters, so they've benefited from the lower pound because their products are cheaper overseas. So we really need to take a look at things from all the angles. You know, someone asked me last week if they should be buying gold because of all the uncertainty that's around at the moment. Well, I don't really give advice, but personally I'd rather invest in gold miners than gold itself. Like everything in life, there are risks. For example, FTSE 100 miner Randgold Resources has seen its share price double since the start of the year from £44 to £97. Now it has now fallen back to around £72, but still rising today, even though it's in the midst of a tax dispute with the government of Mali, where some of its mines are. Gold, meanwhile, has risen about 22% since the start of the year. And you know what? It doesn't pay a dividend. Well, that's it for now. Please do share, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter if you like. I'll see you tomorrow.